You know, the big problem in Philadelphia is they have the statue of William Penn, and that thing needs to be taken down. I just can't believe they're allowing that to happen. Oh, and in other news, there was this 88-year-old veteran by the name of Richard Butler who was effectively executed as he was sitting in his car, not bothering anyone. There didn't seem to be any motive. Well, maybe there was a motive, but we don't know the minds of the shooters. I can pretty much guess, but that's beside the point. But he was shot, just sitting in his car. Here's what one of his family members had to say. You know, my father never bothered nobody. He's just a retired military vet. He's been an outstanding citizen in the community, took care of all of his kids from the block. For this to happen to my father, this is truly a sad situation. End of quote. Yeah, I need to take down that statue of William Penn. There was another incident in New York City where a Middle Eastern man who I think was 86 years old was fatally shot while he was out taking a walk. But here's another one from San Francisco. And we're going to tie these all together in just a moment, so hang tight. I'm actually reading a news report. It says an elderly Chinese man fell victim to multiple attacks, including one that occurred at the beginning of COVID-19. In San Francisco, he's decided to return to China after deeming the city is no longer safe. So I guess China, communist China, is safer than San Francisco. Imagine that. A preference to live in a communist country rather than a city, a jurisdiction controlled by Democrats. Stop and think about that. Leo appeared in court multiple times for the widely reported 2020 incident and asked the judge to give his attacker, Eric Ramos Hernandez, a harsher punishment. However, Ramos Hernandez only spent 7 months in jail before being transferred to a mental hospital clinic, or a mental health clinic rather, and released for at-home treatment. So yeah, if you beat up on an old guy, chances are you've got a mental problem. So let's just assume all of them are mentally ill and put them in a home somewhere. What does the federal law have to say about this? Well, I just happened to Google it, and here's what we found. This is from the United States Department of Justice, their website, justice.gov. Any person who shall commit an assault and battery upon a person aged 60 or older, causing bodily injury, shall be deemed to have committed a felony and shall be imprisoned not exceeding 5 years, or fine not exceeding $1,000, or both. That's for an assault or battery. But what about if you kill somebody? You know, what? Is somebody going to investigate this? Of course not. Because in Philadelphia, well, we got better things to do. You know, there's that statue thing. All right, now let's tie all this together. What do these cities have in common? We already alluded to that. And I think everybody knows what they have in common. Democrats. Yeah, they're all controlled by Democrats. That's the problem. I mean, you drive through the urban jungle, as they say, and look around you, and what do you see? Democrats. They're all Democrats. And if we could just do something about the Democrats, maybe this problem of crime assaulting old people, well, just about anybody, but old people is particular, horrendous because, you know, they're not able to defend themselves. Why? Well, because the city, the jurisdictions are controlled by Democrats. And you know what that means is you can't defend yourself unless you have a stolen gun. And these are by and large law-abiding citizens, which make them sitting ducks, so to speak. We'll see y'all next time.